So I have read this James chapter 2, and it says this from verse 17. So also faith of itself, if it does not have works, is dead. And this struck me because I am building a startup and I'm a father, a husband here in Singapore. I am an immigrant, and building a startup is not easy. I don't see any step-by-step guide on how to do it, and it requires a lot of faith. And talking about faith, I remember when I was a kid, I hear this passage, when you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can tell the mountain to move. And I think I'm very childish. I just took it very literally. I am from Bohol, and in Bohol there's a lot of hills. There's over 1,000 of them, called Chocolate Hills. And I went there. I still remember I was like praying and telling one of the hill to move from one place to another. And guess what? It didn't work. And yeah, I was just being childish. And at that time, I realized, oh, faith, the one that is written on the Bible, is not true. So I tried to focus on doing things by myself. Yeah, there's certain level of success, certain level of achievements that you get, but you will end up a point in time wherein you realize that your works alone is not enough, especially in building a startup. And I've been trying to figure things out, and in the process of trying to figure things out, it led me to the Bible. And the Bible says faith is important, and it must have an accompanying works. So they have to come together, faith and works. And this is really applicable to me. And maybe this is applicable to you also. If you're like me, a father, a husband, you're outside your home country, you are building a startup. And realizing this, I said that this is a good guideline for me. And every day I developed I actually managed to develop a habit of prayer. And every day before work, I read one chapter a day. I started in 2020. By right, I should be done because it's 2026, because the Bible has over 1,000 chapters. If you read one chapter a day, that would take you around 3 years. It's been 6 years. But nevertheless, I kept on going slowly but surely. Right now, I'm in James chapter 2, just few more books. And I learned a lot from this alone, because this one would help me in every day. I pray moving forward to ask God for guidance, so that the work that I will do every day will be in accordance to the path that He has chosen to me. I know it sounds not really easy to understand, but for me, I think and I believe that is very important to help me move in the right direction, because I don't know what happens. I believe God would show us if we just have faith and pray for it, or show us the way, and whatever He give us, we must act on it. So again, moving forward, how I apply this on my daily life. After praying, while praying, I also need to pray for the proper direction on what work I should do. And I think there is more than enough for the day. If you learned something from this reflection, please like and subscribe and share this with others.